The green flag is about to fly on another weekend, and at least in the north, the chill in the air says it's about time for an oil change for the snowblower and the turkey fryer. So let's get you warmed up for the task with a Friday edition of Autoweek TV. Coming up, we'll take a closer look at the newest Corvette, which hits the track in Daytona in just a couple of months. But first, here's what's happening in the car world. It's been a crazy 3 days in Austin, Texas, and the world of Formula One. First, F1 boss Bernie Ecclestone said trouble was brewing over plans to hold a race in Austin a year from now. Then, the state backed away from its commitment to front $25 million for Bernie's sanctioning fee. And then, the group building the track said work is stopping until everything gets sorted out. On Thursday, promoter Tavo Helmond, who is the guy who launched the effort to bring Formula One to Texas and a longtime friend of Bernie, spoke out. Helmond says the 2012 race can still go on as scheduled as long as financier Bobby Epstein and his Circuit of Americas group pays Bernie his money. Helmond said the Austin group has missed several deadlines to make the sanctioning fee payment, but he holds out hope that F1 will come to Austin either next year or in 2013. Get all the details on this story at Autoweek.com. Porsche on Thursday said it plans to build a test track complex in the Los Angeles area to host the Porsche driving experience for its customers. The complex will include 2 road courses, a skid pad, and an off-road course for those interested in giving the Cayenne a workout. This will be the 3rd track set up for Porsche's driving program. A track at Silverstone in the UK is already operating, and Porsche is building a track next to its new headquarters in Atlanta. Okay, after 9 months and 35 races, the championship battle in NASCAR's headlining Sprint Cup Series has come down to the final race this weekend in Miami, Florida. Roush Fenway Racing's Carl Edwards holds a 3-point lead over Stewart-Haas driver Tony Stewart, who is a 2-time Sprint Cup champion. The only way Edwards is guaranteed to take home the trophy is by winning the race. If the points battle is tied at the end of the race, Stewart will be the winner based on NASCAR's tiebreaker rules. The green flag is set to drop Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Watch it on ESPN or check in with Autoweek.com later that day to find out who takes home the hardware. Now, since we've been talking about racing, let's turn our attention to Dale's favorite, the Chevy Corvette. Earlier this week, Chevy pulled the wraps off the new Corvette race car that will compete in the Grand Am Series next year, starting with the 24 Hours of Daytona in January. Here's some video of the Corvette Daytona Prototype on the track and comments from Chevy's Jim Campbell.
Grab a part of this. There you go. And we'll just walk to the back. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Corvette Daytona Prototype. We've been working on this for about 8 months. We really have been working with Grand Am on, some rule adjustments that would enable a design like this. And, the design cues, they're all there for Corvette. And obviously the modifications are really to meet the competition rules for Daytona Prototype for the series. So where you see things that are maybe a little different than the production car, those are because the rules require such a particular line or what have you. But overall, we really like fixed headlamps. It's low slung. It's that cockpit on that fuselage look. The side coves is a classic Corvette cue with the vents. The 4 tail lamps in the rear. These are all the cues that allow us to connect what we're racing with what we're selling.
And that's your high horsepower look at the car world. We'll be back on Monday, but keep up with all the news and racing action this weekend at Autoweek.com. And there's still plenty of time to get out and enjoy the drive after you shovel the snow.
Thanks for watching today's edition of Autoweek TV. Be sure to catch all the latest car enthusiast news on Autoweek.com, in Autoweek magazine, and in Autoweek's iPad edition.